It's officially 2021. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. I know we're all so excited to be out of 2020. One of the first videos I love to start the year off with is my bookish resolutions. I love planning out new stuff and I love all of the energy a new year brings. So I'm like that person that has all of the goals, all of the plans. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I set my Goodreads reading goal at 25 books because I just don't want any pressure. But I have never been able to hit that 100 books in a year mark, and I feel like 2021 is going to be the year that I do it. I normally am a person that doesn't put a lot of pressure on myself quantity wise because I don't really think it makes a difference there, but it is something that has always been on my lifelong bucket list, and I feel like this year is going to be the year that I tackle reading 100 books in a year. You never know what life is going to look like, and I usually get like busier and busier. I noticed over the last couple years what happens to me is my reading can be really inconsistent. For the first quarter of the year, I hardly ever read. I think last year for the first quarter of the year I read like 5 books, but then after that I was reading between 6 and 8 books a month. There was even one year where I didn't read my first book until February. So I'm going to attempt to like front load the first couple of months so that way I'm already on pace to read what I need to read, and I think that's going to work. And I'm going to be trying something different where I kind of set myself like a little reading schedule. That is like the really big goal for the year. Like, I want to hit that 100 book mark. Hopefully we can do it. I believe in myself. I really think that this is going to be the year that it happens. Another major reading goal for this year is to finish some of my outstanding series and catch up on any series that I'm currently reading. I have videos coming up later this month where I go through all of the series that I am currently reading and in the middle of, and then another video where I talk about the series that I'm DNFing. And y'all, your girl is reading a lot of series. So I have my always fully booked reading planner, which y'all, I love this thing so much. It's so pretty, but it has a book series tracker in here. In here there's a book series tracker, and these are some of the ones I'm reading, and then I'm gonna kind of like fill it in and stuff. I'm gonna try and finish about 3 to 6 series a quarter. We'll see. I'm trying to get 9 done this quarter. It dawned on me that I finish series so fast and binge them so fast when all of the books are out. So the majority of the series that I have outstanding are book series that I started when all the books were not yet out, but I love to binge a series. Moving forward, when I pick up new series, I'm either going to be picking up ones that have multiple books out already and then I'm only like waiting on one, or a lot of the backlist ones that I was interested in and never got a chance to get to. The next one that I really want to focus on is to read more adult. I love YA, I do, but I'm like honestly sick of it, and I'm not in that age demographic at all anymore. So I really want to get into more adult books. YA to me is more progressive than other genres, so I still will continue it. It has a lot more of like the fantasy and sci-fi by Black authors coming out in a larger amount. I will continue to actively pick up like things like that, but I really want to get into adult fantasy. I want to continue reading more romance because I really enjoyed reading the romance genre last year, and also mysteries and maybe thriller. And also I want to get back to reading at least one nonfiction book per month. A lot of those for me are like self-development, business books, and memoirs. Those are my favorite types of nonfiction. I find memoirs to be completely fascinating, and I really love like self-development and business books because y'all know I have a bookish candle shop, and those books have been instrumental in helping my business grow, especially over the last year. And there was a book that I picked up on a whim in December that ended up being like one of my favorite books of the year. It was absolutely amazing, and I just randomly picked it up from the nonfiction genre, so I want to continue to do that. And then the next one is, y'all, I am trying to not participate in readathons this year, except for there's only 2 readathons that I know I want to participate in this year, and that is of course Blackathon and Black Loveathon that happened in February. That's just my favorite. Those are my favorite readathons of all times, and I can't wait to participate in those. Other than that, y'all, I'm not doing all these readathons. Like, just a lot. It's just a lot. Y'all see how these readathons are set up. They're a lot. There's a lot of time and energy that goes into that, so I commend the people that put those amazing and fun readathons on, but I don't have time for it in 2021. So finally, I would like to continue to read diversely. Y'all, 50% of the books I read last year were by Black authors, and I'm so proud of that. And that's not even including the other 50%. That was a good mixture of a lot of different minority groups. So I am very happy with how my reading has been looking over the past couple of years. It's been something that I have consciously and progressively been moving towards, always seeking out Black voices and minority voices in the genres that I particularly like to read. The fantasy genre has been really fun for me. Doing so in the romance genre has been really fun for me. So I definitely want to continue that trend, and I'm so excited to give y'all all the recommendations of some of the amazing books that I have been reading. Now, I'm gonna add a few little channel goals on here. We'll see how they go, but those are all the ones that are like reading and book related. So as far as this channel goes, I want to post a wrap up for every single month. I read so many of the books that y'all were curious about my thoughts on towards the end of last year, and we still have yet to talk about them, and I don't want that to be a reoccurring theme. So I'm gonna try and post a wrap up every single month on this channel. And number two, I'm gonna get back to posting reading vlogs. Y'all really liked the reading vlogs that I did last summer, and I had the most subscriber engagement in the comments that I've ever had when I was posting those vlogs. Y'all really liked those. So, and I had a ton of fun doing them, and I go back and watch them all the time because they were just so fun. So that's something that I want to continue to do. I'm so excited about that. If there's anything that y'all want to see in the vlogs, if y'all have any suggestions, leave those down in the comments below. I always read and consider y'all's suggestions and try to implement those in the best way that I can. Also, this year I'm going to be participating in Vita and as well as Vlogmas. So Vita is a video every day in April or a video every day in August. I will probably do it in the month of April. I did this before in 2019, and I think I made it all the way up until day, I don't even know. I know I did over 13 videos. Just let me know some of the video content that y'all want to see. Whenever I do video projects like that where you're posting back to back to back, I try to make sure that it's interesting content that people want to see and not just something that's not really going to stand the test of time, if that makes sense. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. I can't wait to do that. And then Vlogmas, I don't know if y'all notice on this channel, but I hardly ever post towards the end of the year. That is because I have a Bookish candle shop. The fourth quarter of the year is the busiest time. I don't even know how people who have shops post booktube videos and run their businesses at the same time, because it's already the holidays, but then you have a business on top of that. But I've always wanted to participate in like a Vlogmas style, but that is something that I am saying here to hold myself accountable 11 months from now. So hopefully I will do that as well. I think that is about it. What are y'all reading goals this year? What are y'all bookish goals? Like, I want to know what everybody's trying to read this year. Let's just chat. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at theBookArcher, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!